hard. So we are just 73, 74, 75, 3 days out. I am again, oh, look at the fun palm tree with Christmas lights. Walking in the neighborhood before we head to the airport. Like I said, it's going to be an early morning to get both of the workouts in before we head from the Miami airport back to St. Thomas. And so, yeah, it's early. And you know, it's just like, oh, you just could have slept in a little bit more. It's kind of how I was today, not gonna lie. But knowing that chancing travel and chancing, especially the outdoor workout, doing this before, there's no chancing it because you just don't know what's gonna happen. Then you can't get outside if the flight is canceled, or you know, all the things that could happen. So we don't chance it when we're this close. Well, whenever, but when we're this close to the finish line, you don't chance it, right? So I hope that you are having an awesome kickoff of your Friday the 13th. I hope that you have some exciting plans for this weekend with family, with friends, maybe some activities, if you will. It's gonna be nice for us to settle back in and get into the groove. It's been nice to be here and just have cooler weather. I know it's not that cool for you know, in the 70s, but where we've been for the last year, this has been super, super nice to enjoy just a breeze and cooler weather and outdoor workouts, being able to just be really, really, really enjoyable, right? They're not enjoyable at the beach and in the heat, but today it just reminds me, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just wear my tank top and enjoy even feeling a little bit chilly. I'm not gonna be mad at it. So as you wrap up your Friday, remember the last, you know, 4 episodes of this series and the next 3 as we close out is all about strategic planning and really leveraging your time, not only from, you know, your initiatives, but also just from you balancing you, right? A lot of what I coach is you are the CEO of you are the CEO of your business, and you've got to figure out those cadence and those habits that make this sustainable in the long run, right? Your health and wellness journey is a direct correlation to how successful you will be in your business. There is so much research that shows that because one, it's showing just the methodology of discipline, right? When you say you're going to do something, you're going to follow through, and just the vitality standpoint of it's not really time management anymore. It's energy management, right? It's like, how much more can I pull that lever to get, you know, what I'm wanting to happen? And so for a lot of people, they may be not that intentional with their time or with how they spend their resources. But again, I hope that if you're watching the series particularly, or if you're watching, you know, any of my training videos and this channel, I hope that you really lean into to go, you know, there is something about doing things really strategically with intentionality that you can capitalize on in the future. In the right now, it's you walking at 7 a.m. on vacation. On the right now, it's sacrifices and choices of you doing some things that maybe are more difficult. But in the long run, what that allows you to do and the freedom that allows you to do is the gift of strategic planning. So I'm always, you know, telling you that it's not so much the right now. We're not trying to make it easy right now. We're not trying to, you know, figure out anything that's going to, you know, maneuver out anyway. You're really trying to find a cadence and a rhythm in the long run that is sustainable. So when you think being intentional, when you think strategic planning, I really want you to, you know, step back and know if you don't do it right now, it's not going to get easier in the future. It actually gets harder, right? So I always tell myself that when I'm about to start something or I don't want to do something, I'm always leaning into to say, this project is not going to get itself done. This phone call is not going to happen. This tough conversation is not going to happen on its own. I've got to lean into that. And that's our responsibility, right? And so extreme ownership, if you've never read that book, I would highly, highly, highly encourage you to read that. I probably read that 2 years ago, and it's just a beautiful, you know, metaphor to say you have internal locus of control no matter what's going on in life to make some changes. And it's usually like the small ones. It doesn't have to be some big, huge, you know, shift in your life. It's just being more consistent and, okay, I made that choice. That's mine to own. What can I do in the future to do it, you know, better or differently? And then you do that. You don't just stop, right? And you don't beat yourself up. So I hope that on this Friday, I hope that you were able just to step back a little bit, think about how you could be more intentional with just today even. Don't even think about the rest of December. Don't think about 2025. Don't think about the next business initiative. Just honestly step back and win today. Right? Like that is such a beautiful part of 75 hard is it's not asking you to do something that is like over and over just so strenuous. The key is can you do it day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. That's the true test of 75 hard. And again, I always say the first time you do this lifestyle, it's like, whew, that was a lot of heavy lifting. Just you're being mindful of all the minutia parts. Once you get rocking and rolling, you don't know any different. I'm gonna be honest with you. You just kind of just roll with it, and you know that you get up in the morning, or you know that you stay up late, or you know in the afternoon you're doing your extra walk, your extra workout. It really just keeps you in tune of like how much time you are potentially wasting, throughout the day, right? That are doing things that aren't serving you well. So takeaways from today, 73, day 73, it's crazy, is I really want you to one, reflect on how could you be really intentional with taking extreme ownership, okay? Two, making sure that you're not worried about the immediate gratification. You are thinking about in the future version of me is going to appreciate that. In the future version of my business, I'm not going to have to pull so many levers and lift so much metaphorically, right? So take the time now to do the hard little steps so you can start helping them compound. No one else can do that for you. So I'm gonna finish my walk and then head back to the hotel, get a workout in, eat breakfast, get a workout in, shower, and then we're gonna head to the airport. So it is travel day and you still can make it work. It's just all about prioritizing your time. It's all about making sure that you have your mindset right of I didn't give myself a, wiggle out moment that I couldn't follow through on this. Absolutely not. It's get up, do the walk, no excuses, extreme ownership. It's my choice to travel today and making sure that I do all the steps to take care of me. So enjoy your Friday, guys. I can't wait to check in tomorrow, day 74. We'll be back in St. Thomas, USVI, and then we'll have a great, wonderful live stream on Sunday. That will be 75 days. All right, y'all. Love ya. Enjoy your Friday. Bye.